I didn't set up really any behavior management systems when I first started. And the first week it got very chaotic and there were a lot of behavior issues. So that's when I went, oh my gosh, I need to set up my behavior management systems like yesterday. So remember, classroom management starts on day one. So make sure you have those behavior management systems set and ready to go. Hey there, I'm Katherine Barker, and in this video, we're going to be talking about your essential beginning of the year teacher checklist. This is a great video to watch if you're a new teacher or a newer teacher, or maybe switching grade levels, or honestly, even if you're a veteran teacher, because a lot of times we have our beautiful summer break and then we come back and we kind of have to get a little like jump start on like get back into school mode. So this is just kind of done for you, easy checklist for you to just kind of go over, check, and make sure that you're all ready to go. Okay, so here are the 10 essential things you need to make sure you have prepped and ready for the first day of school. First and foremost, I'm going to say start with your planner. A lot of times you want to just jump into decorating your classroom. Don't make that mistake that I made where I was so gung-ho on just wanted to make sure I had like this beautiful classroom, but I didn't have like anything prepped really. I would say start with this first because you can always be kind of like in a semi decorated classroom and have like great curriculum and great things ready for the first 2 weeks. But it's hard to do it the other way around where you have a beautiful classroom, but the kids like have nothing to do. So make sure you start with your planner. And just remember, so when you are planning for, just like I'd say, just plan for the first 2 weeks, keep it so simple. You're just focusing on those rules and routines for the first 2 weeks. That's all we want to get down. So it's nothing crazy that you're planning. You're just going to kind of look what the basic like routine is, and you're just going to kind of plug in some easy stuff for the kids to do just to kind of get the rhythm and the routine and the procedures, kind of how your classroom functions. Okay, so the second thing you're gonna want is prep for your back to school night or your meet the teacher day, or maybe you have both. I had it where we had like a meet the teacher day where they would come in and kind of meet me and I'd read them a story. And then we had, after school started, I think it was like the second or third day we had back to school night where just the parents would come in. And not only make sure are you planned, but make sure you're prepped. So make sure that you're planned for the first 2 weeks of school and make sure you're prepped as well. So the third thing is get all of your classroom furniture ready to go. So you're gonna make sure you have your desk, your kidney teacher table. So make sure you have all your furniture there and it's all ready to go. So then you'll wanna move into your classroom layout. So like how do you want your classroom to look? Where do you want your teacher desk? Where do you want your calendar? Kind of look around, and this is kind of fun where you can kind of move furniture and you can kind of see how you like this, you like that. And if maybe you're a veteran teacher coming back, it's always fun to kind of switch it up for yourself and see like, I didn't really like that my, writing station was over here. I think I'm gonna move it over here and kind of do some fun feng shui and really just kind of like have fun with this. So the next thing you're gonna wanna make sure that you have in your classroom is your classroom rules. Make sure you have those up and displayed at a place where the kids can clearly see them and you have easy access to them every day. You're gonna make sure you have like a visual schedule to look at for yourself and for the kiddos, and then any classroom jobs if you're choosing to do classroom jobs. Next, you're gonna want to set up your behavior management systems. Don't make the mistake I made, which was I didn't set up really any behavior management systems when I first started. And the first week it got very chaotic and there were a lot of behavior issues. So that's when I went, oh my gosh, I need to set up my behavior management systems like yesterday. So remember, classroom management starts on day one. So make sure you have those behavior management systems set and ready to go. The next thing is your coveted class list, and start labeling those name tags. I don't know what is so fun about that, but it's just like it's so satisfying being able to write the names and label it and just get everything ready for your students. The next thing you'll want to do is the fun part. Choose some classroom decor, kind of what your theme is that you want. You don't have to choose a theme. I just kind of did more like 3 colors that I really loved, and I just kind of decorated with that. I just made my room super colorful. But if you want to use, go use a theme, pick your theme, whatever you want to use, your decor, and just go to town and have fun with it. The next thing you're going to want to do is figure out how you're going to teach your classroom procedures and how to just break them down into like easy, like step-by-step things to explain to your students. Things like teaching what arrival looks like, how your morning meeting works, how do your centers work, how do center rotations function. And then the last thing you're gonna want is make sure you have all your teacher supplies for yourself. Have Sharpies, pencils, pens. You gotta have your flare pens, duh. Make sure you go and buy all the flare pens of all the colors. It's the best. All right, so let's do a quick recap. So we went over kind of your essential, like the 10 things you want to do before your first day of school, like the beginning of the year checklist. All right, that's everything for now. I'll see you in the next one. And until then, happy teaching.